What's up, y'all? Today I was gonna talk to y'all about Chase Young. I seen that the Commanders didn't pick up his 5th year, so let me tell you why this is good and why it's bad at the same time. I feel like by them not picking up his 5th year, it allows him to prove himself to where he can get the best deal he possibly can, or something similar to what Daron Payne got. And I can see why they didn't pick him up, because I feel like I seen a report that they said the Commanders might be trying to cut back on money because they're paying everyone on that line. I believe it was like close to $100 million. So that's eating up their cap. And by them not having Chase Young, that will allow them to, really capitalize and spread that cap elsewhere. But I feel as though, like, if they were to give him this 5th year, I believe that will work in their favor, because, I mean, it's too late now. It can't go back. But I felt like they should have did it, because it would have worked out perfectly, and then you would have saved a little bit more money because he would have still been on that rookie contract. But I can see what Ron Rivera is doing, because he did it prior with Daron Payne, and I'm sure he's did it with countless other players. But I feel like it's a year for Chase Young to really prove himself and really give it his all, and I feel like he's going to do it. He just dropped a video. He dropped a trailer. He dropped a trailer to him coming back, and then him also letting the fans know, like, I tore my ACL. And for you that think it's light, that's something light, it's not. It's not easy to play on an ACL, a torn ACL, unless you Adrian Peterson. But I just feel like they shouldn't get rid of him, because I also seen a report coming out that the Bears might be interested in him. And I don't think that's a smart idea. I feel like we should have him on the line. I feel like he needs to be on the D line. Imagine, like, let's just look at his first year. His first year, that boy had 4 forced fumbles. Nobody on that line had 4 forced fumbles in their whole season. He had that in his first season. He was Defensive Player of the Year. Defensive Rookie Player of the Year. And I just feel like he gave it all. He gave it his all that first year. And I just feel like he just need another opportunity to do it again. But he injured himself on his second year, so I can see why, it's kind of like, okay. But I don't feel like the Commanders are giving him enough space to, really prove himself. Because, like, 2 of those years was kind of shot, and he was on the pace. He was on a great pace in his second year. Because in his second year, he had 2 forced fumbles. You know what I'm saying? The season wasn't over, but I believe he played, what? Let me look it up. I think he played, what? How many games he played? He played 9 games. He played 9 games. He still had more to go. It's 17 games in the season. Like, he only played 9. So you telling me he still had more to go? He had what? 8 more games left. And you can't even imagine what he would have did in those 8 games. He probably would have had an interception in that. But, it leaves speculation because he got injured. And I just feel like the Commanders didn't give him enough time to develop. So we can't really predict, because we all know that, the NFL means not for long. But that's honestly what it's been for him. And he's from here. And I feel like if you get rid of him or trade him, that'd be a huge part of your defense that's missing. I feel like that whole defense wouldn't be the same. I mean, they honestly did a great job without him this season, though. So I gotta commend them on that. But imagine if they did have him this season. They gonna have him, and we're gonna see what he's capable of. But I just don't think it would be a wise decision if the Commanders got rid of him, because I feel like he's going to go off this season. The man made a trailer. Bruh. So, a trailer for a comeback. Like, anytime somebody make a trailer, like, Look, for instance, DeAndre Hopkins made a trailer for a comeback, and what'd he do? Go off. Like, come on now. He about to do the same. So I think what they need to do is keep him on the team and let him go off this season, because I know he's gonna go off, and I'm excited to see it. So, and plus, Chase Young he another coach. Like, have you seen him on the sideline? I mean, every game, every play, like it'd be the slightest thing going on. You be on I see him more than I see Ron Rivera. Like, bruh, you gotta give him his props. Like, even off the field, he a major impact.